Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to invest like banks. Okay, when I mean investing means for a longer period of time. It can be a cycle or it can take a decade. So before we further go into the subject, if you have not subscribed, please do for more educational videos. And let's get started. So here you see a chart of Tesla. It's a monthly chart. I usually use a monthly chart. This is just an example we are taking, but you can take any charts and see how it is. The IPO was launched around about $1 to $2 between the price was launched here. The IPO means initial public offering for the public where they can buy the shares of Tesla. So Tesla came into existence, and the price when it's at a very bottom, most of the retail investors, they are very scared. So when the forum comes and tells them that, oh, electric cars, nobody believe in them, electricity is so expensive, oil is much cheaper than electricity, oh, where are the charging docks, how are they going to charge the cars, what's going to be there in the future? So nobody knows. I think it's going to be a flop. That's what most of the forums will come and tell you here. So the retail investors stay away from this price, which is at the bottom. And you see how I put a pyramid here, or you can call it triangle. This is how the banks invest. So what happens is that when this type of negativity is going on, the banks keep investing, or the institution keeps buying here. That's the proper way of building a house. They are building the house the proper way. So nothing new here. I'm not teaching nothing new here. This has been there till the existence of the stock market. Okay, so that's what happens when the prices are low, and when the institutions or the forum says that it's going to go to zero, retail investors fear, and the banks keep collecting. So the price went quite high, around about 200, and here the forums came back and said, don't fall trap for it, because this is just the jacked up price by the banks or the institutions. So the retail investors stayed away again. The fear propped in, and they could manipulate your mind. So the price finally goes up to high. So all of a sudden, all of these forums, they came back and said Tesla is the best company in the world. Of course, it's the best company in the world. And all of a sudden, everything became so green. So the retail investors, watching all this time, they start buying Tesla, because it's going to go to 800, it's going to go to 1200. So they start buying here. And so what happened? All of a sudden the price falls down. As I always say, the world is uncertain all the time. The reason is, when 9/11 happened, the stock market didn't open for a week and people lost all their money. So if you put your reverse psychology down here, when the stock price is at 1 or 2, you can say, I have 100, I will buy 50 shares of Tesla, and if the worst happens, okay, worst happens, suppose the stock market don't open for a month or a week and nothing you could do, it can go to zero. That's fine, I'm going to lose 100. But you're okay to buy at 400. How many shares would you get? You need to pay 400 for a share. But here you're getting for 100, you get 50 shares. From here to here, you're already quite in a good profit. That's what the banks did. They bought all here. They sold some here. And then finally, they sold everything for the retail investors down here. And again, they will buy back here. So this is the proper way of building a house. Please don't start building your house from the roof. The house is built from the base. So from today on, after watching this video, you're going to be that builder which build a house not from the roof but from the bottom. Okay, once you start building it from the roof, it is 100% bound to collapse. So don't forget, houses are built by forming a base. That's how the real investing is all about. as I said, is nothing new. It's been there forever. Just it's a reminder for retail investors not to lose money, and from today on you're going to look at any stocks which is lower in price, and you're going to use the reverse psychology, because you can buy it at a higher price as well, and it can keep falling down. So the loss amount is more than your gains. When you buy it at the bottom, there is a possibility that you make money in there. So that's how the real investing is done. Of course, there are losses, and I'm not saying exactly you buy here or there. This is up to you, but I'm just passing on the message which is there for a long period of time in investing. So thank you for your time. Happy investing, and God bless.